Reinhardt and Gilligan, y'all.
Oh, and Joe Gavito. So this song, you have to introduce the first song. I'm going to send this out to all the guys because I know guys, we've had dry spells in our romantic life at one time or another, huh? I'm not going to say that any of these ladies here had any trouble in love, but this song is about that. It's called One of These Days. It's a nice song. It's not a... Well. One of these days I'm gonna stop my dreaming. It'll be done whenever they all come true. All my planning, all of my scheming, it'll be over whenever I find you. One of these days I'm gonna find my treasure. It's gonna feel just like my ship's come in. I'm gonna love you, love you, love you without measure. Still I am waiting, wondering where you've been. Be out there standing at the end of a bridge that I have burned. I ain't guessing, I ain't gambling, no, by leaving any stone unturned, yeah. One of these days I'm gonna wake up smiling. You're gonna be here lying right next to me. I know you're out there for the finding. It's gonna happen, baby, just wait and see. Oh yeah. It's gonna happen, baby. Oh, you just wait and see. Thank you so much. We're going to do a song that we have yet to put down on vinyl. It's not out in the ether yet. So I guess I should probably tell you which one it is, huh?
Yeah.
Sing to me. You know,
Why don't you play the first chord for me?
that chord would be a bouncy A. You know, you learn how to play guitar, right, Dan? And why? Why do you learn? To get girls.
Because you need to be a show-up.
That's right. And so you get, maybe you write her a song, and she says, I could listen to you sing and play all night. That lasts about 3 months, right? And then she says, could you give it a rest? I'm trying to watch Jeopardy. But this is the before. Music comes, a savage beast. Things don't always go quite the way they should, but complaining about them doesn't do me any good. I'm much better off because I have you. When the world becomes too much, you know just what to do. You just set me down, open up your case, and you let the music take me to another place. In a little while, I'm as good as new. With another day, I know that I'm gonna make it through. Sing to me with a voice so sweet and clear, and I will listen till my troubles disappear. You can always soothe my worried mind with just a song, then I sing along. I think about how good my life can be. Sing to me. Oh, 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 oh. Well, we don't have a lot, but on second thought, what we have is something money could have never bought. I have always known you were heaven sent, 'cause my life is so much better than I've ever dreamt. And it's just you and me and that old guitar, and that's all we've ever needed to get by so far. After all this time, we have passed the test. When my time is through, I hope you grant my last request. Sing to me with a voice so sweet and clear, and I will listen till my troubles disappear. You can always soothe my worried mind with just a song, then I sing along. I think about how good my life can be. Sing to me. Oh, 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 oh. All righty, thank you. We're going to slow it down a little bit, so maybe something that you haven't heard before, which will be tough in this room because we've been here a few times. But this is my jazz offering, I think. I don't know. I just found the chords that seem to fit, and so now I'm a jazz artist. Everybody, snap your fingers. Yeah. Okay. This is called What I Tell Myself. After a while, it won't hurt anymore. When the tears have all gone, it's time to move on. At least that's what I tell myself. When I can smile just like I did before, that's when I'll know that I can let go. At least that's what I tell myself. start. But that's not what I say to the man in the mirror. Can't even say it to my broken heart. I'm doing fine. I'm learning to live again. When it's all behind me, love's gonna find me. At least that's what I tell myself. Oh, at least that's what I tell myself. We're going to turn it around now and go across the big water.
What, Lake Buchanan or what?
You guessed it there, buddy.
Bridge Harbor Marina?
We're going, and we're doing this in that key.
Okay.
He's a genius, I'm telling you.
I'll try not to miss it by that much.
Don't worry, Joe. You always do. No,
I remember that.
I have 4 grandparents that were from Ireland, you know, so I grew up in a pretty Irish household. And I started writing back in the early 2000s. Danny, you were there when I finished this next song.
I remember.
I didn't have any songs back then. You know, this is 2008, maybe, 2007. But I came up with this one. This is my grandfather. His name was James Butler. And he came from a little village called Ballyragget in County Kilkenny. In the song, he cannot be from Ballyragget because that's an impossible rhyme to do.
No, you could run.
You could, but you wouldn't make any friends,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So here's my offering. And Grandpa's from Ballyhale in the song, and that's where Grandma was from. So a little poetic license. My name is Jimmy Butler. I come from Ballyhale, and on the 2nd of November for America I sail. I am only one of many looking for a better life. Nevermore to see Kilkenny that cuts me like a knife, and I shall sail on the wild Atlantic Ocean, and my tears shall fall and mingle with the sea, and I will come to build a mighty, mighty nation, and I take the peace of Ireland with me. My father says there's nothing left here, and I have to say it's true. How can a land so beautiful at the same time be so cruel? But there's a lady in the harbor standing there to welcome me. She's lifting up her lamp now, and my future I can see, and I shall sail on the wild Atlantic Ocean, and my tears shall fall and mingle with the sea. And I will come to build a mighty, mighty nation. And I take the peace of Ireland with me. Oh, and I shall sail on the wild Atlantic Ocean. My tears shall fall and mingle with the sea. And I will come to build a mighty, mighty nation. And I take the peace of Ireland with me. Oh, I will take a piece of Ireland with me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. We're going to do a fun little country song. Yeah. No story around this. It just happened.
Sorry, new strings.
Yep. New string.
Old guitar, new strings.
So this one is Let the River Run, Joe. Have you ever heard it before?
No.
Oh, okay.
Keys it in?
It's in the key of L. Or at least it sounds like L. He taught me that one.
Hey, no.
That's one of Joe's.
No, you brought that one on.
No, I'm saying you taught me that joke.
Oh, we're in D, right?
Yes, sir. The saddest of all keys.
The death of all keys? Okay.
D like dog. Well, I know we're only talking for the sake of conversation, but if I could take your tears away, could you give your heart to me? I'm sorry that he hurt you. You've got some hesitation. Well, jump back in the water, girl, and let it set you free. 'Cause love is like a river, it keeps winding as it's flowing. Sometimes it sweeps you right along, sometimes you must keep rowing. After all of the crying's done, let's just let the river run. See what love has waiting for us just around the bend. And if love never finds us, we'll leave it all behind us. I know we can make it if we let the river run. We gonna let the river run, run, run. Well, I know that you've been hurting and you got no expectation of ever finding someone else, letting down your guard. Oh, baby, it's a journey, it's not a destination. And you might find that falling slow's as good as falling hard. After all of the crying's done, let's just let the river run. See what love has waiting for us just around the bend. And if love never finds us, we'll leave it all behind us. I know we can make it if we let the river run. And if the river takes us all the way down to the sea, you forget about your broken heart when you fall in love with me. And after all of the crying's done, let's just let the river run. See what love has waiting for us just around the bend. And if love never finds binds us, we'll leave it all behind us. I know we can make it if we let the river run. We gonna let the river run, run, run. Come on, let the river run, run, run. We gonna let the river run. Yes. I am proud to say that I've written a song for Chris Stapleton. Chris doesn't know that I've written it for him. If any of you can get it to him, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to play it for you now, see what you think, you know. Or maybe if you want to do your own version of it, you know. Who needs that Chris guy anyway, right?
That's right. We got Frank.
That's right. Every now and then, when I think about her, you might think that I would end up sad and blue. But I convince myself that I can live without her. And a bottle of whiskey helps me make believe it's true. You know, all of my friends, they've been waiting for the breakdown. It's been a while now and it hasn't happened yet. When her memory moves in, ready for the takedown, a bottle of whiskey makes her easy to forget. Oh yeah. Might go insane if somebody speaks her name. I don't want to think about the fact that the fire burned out. Don't bother to remind me someday I'll love again. I put it all behind me 'cause I found a new best friend. Don't do anything to try and come between us. Just let me go on trying to pretend. You can go ahead, ask anyone who's seen us. A bottle of whiskey will be with me till the end. Whoa, whoa, a bottle of whiskey will be with me till the end. Oh, yeah. Ooh-hoo. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's not Tennessee whiskey. That might be Irish whiskey.
Aye, aye. 'Tis. What a great segue, Martin, because we're going to do another Irish song. For, I think, 3 years now, Randy Brooks and I have done a little tour over there in Ireland. One night we were playing in Kilkenny, and they had a chalk thing on the outside. Tonight, Frank Martin Gilligan and Paddy Brooks. And I have a picture of that for posterity. Yeah. But Randy got to know my cousins over there. They lived in Kilkenny in a little village called Mooncoin. And Jim, who is my mother's first cousin, he and Randy shared a birthday. And we had just a great time over there. And then Jim passed away in 2024. Very suddenly, he was working in his garden and was getting ready for the summer. He sat down to have a nice wee rest, and the angels came for him right then and there. And it was sad, but then everyone thought, well, now he's reunited with his love, Joni, who had passed 3 years earlier. And at his funeral, his son read a poem called Joni, Put the Kettle On. I'm coming home for tea. I'm coming home for supper, basically. And I contacted Randy and said, oh, we got to write that. And here it is. Joni, put the kettle on, I'll be coming home for tea. I know you weren't expecting me so soon. It seems that all my work is done, and there's nothing I'd like better than to be with you this lovely afternoon. Come sit on the garden bench, we'll watch the world go by. When you went away, it surely broke my heart. Now we've all the time that we could want. God knows that I have missed you. Now we'll never ever have to part. Joni, don't you think it's grand how we're both young again? You're as beautiful as on the day we wed. And Joni, don't you think that heaven looks like Ireland? I can hardly wait to see what lies ahead. Joni, I can't help but smile to see our sons and daughters. The years have shown we raised them up right well. They're handing down our lessons now to families of their own, and remembering us in stories that they tell. Joni, don't you think it's grand how we're both young again? You're as beautiful as on the day we wed. And Joni, don't you think that heaven looks like Ireland? I can hardly wait to see what lies ahead. So Joni, put the kettle on, I'll go and light the fire. Those we've sorely missed will soon be here. And after all the tales are told and all the songs are sung, I'll never spend a day without you near. Joni, don't you think it's grand now we're both young again? You're as beautiful as on the day we wed. And Joni, don't you think that heaven looks like Ireland? I can hardly wait to see what lies ahead. Joni, put the kettle on. Joni put the kettle on. Joni put the kettle on. Jim had a great joke. He said, there was once a big fella from Texas. He came into the Thatch, which is a restaurant, Thatch. And he said, can you tell me how to get to Kilkenny? He says, are you walking or you're driving? Well, I'm driving. Aye, that's the best way. Well, we're going to do another song that was co-written by the lovely Randy Brooks, and it's about a gal from Oklahoma who decided that Texas was the place to be. Amen. Are there any gals like that in here from Oklahoma? Okay, well. Well, if you know one, tell them about this song. This is called Lookout, Texas. She was running from a heartbreak back in Tulsa. She and Oklahoma, they were done. Somebody told her Austin was a great place to get lost in and maybe even find a little fun. She said, so long, Oklahoma. Look out, Texas. Here I come, yeah. She wondered as she crossed that old Red River why them Okie boys were just like kryptonite. The only thing for certain to get rid of all the hurting was to find a Texas Superman to treat her right. You know what I mean, Helen? You know anything can happen once Oklahoma's out of sight. Oh, yeah, you know that's right. Well, a reinvention's getting nearer to rants in the rearview mirror. Everything to win, nothing left to lose. She's headed in the right direction. Won't be long till she's a Texan, singing all the words to London homesick blues. Oh yeah. Well, she stopped to pull the top down outside of Waco. She merged back on the Highway 35. Woo. She put the pedal to the metal, enough to shame the devil. She said, Lord, ain't it great to be alive? At that Austin city limits, she said, look out, Texas, I've arrived. Here she comes. She's arrived. Look out, Texas. Oh, she's arrived. Oh, okay. Do you have daughters? Well, if anybody, this gentleman is offering up his daughters to one of the fine fellas in Texas.
No, I'm not.
Uh-oh. I thought you said we grow our own.
We do, but nobody's going to want this one.
Hey, was that recorded?
Yeah, she knows it, too.
we can blackmail this fella here.
She's definitely a piece of work.
Okay. This was one of my Kerrville songs. You know, when I got back into the whole swing of things, 2014, I entered this Kerrville New Folk songwriting thing, you know, and I was like a fish out of water, a bunch of young people, you know. I was the oldest dude there. And it turned out all right. Yeah. This song I got from a story on Facebook. Maybe many of y'all have read the same story. It's about an old fella that he was getting stitches taken out of his hand. He kept looking at his watch, and the nurse said, "Sir, if you're in a hurry, we could probably get you a little quicker." He says, "Oh, that'd be great, because it's Wednesday. I have lunch with my wife every Wednesday." And the nurse found out that his wife was down the street at a nursing home. She'd been there 5 years. And by this time, she had no idea who this gentleman was. And so she asked the man, "Why don't you take this day for yourself? I mean, considering that she doesn't remember who you are." He goes, "Well, the thing is, I remember who she is." I thought that would make a good song. When I came in this morning, she was sitting there with a smile on her face. She couldn't tell me where she was, but I imagined it to be a better place. A place where she is sleeping beauty, and I'm the one who wakes her with a kiss. Even though she can't remember who I am, I remember who she is. She's still the one I come looking for, to remind me why this life is so worth living. She's amazed me with her grace, and she's given me a lesson in forgiving. Long ago we made a promise, and I know that it's the least that I can give. Even though she can't remember who I am, I remember who she is. And now we find each other starting on another journey neither one of us prepared to take. Through it all, I never thought the lesson I'd be learning is how long it takes to watch your own heart break. One day into the next, it's the only way to try and move along. Still never knowing what the future holds, certain I am right where I belong. Oh, I know the days are growing short, for time is something no one can resist. It didn't turn out just the way we planned. The hourglass is running out of sand. Even though she can't remember who I am, I remember.
Simple.
That's it.
I'm ready for more.
Okay, I think, Randy, if it's okay with you, and maybe even if it isn't, we're going to make this the first set. Let me do one more song, of course, and then we have to get some more water.
Whatever you want to do.
All right.
However you want to do it.
Is the Christmas song
Go
in the
hose it
second
down,
set or
sir.
the first set?
It'll be in the second set.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 Christmas songs in the second set.
Yeah.
What a bargain.
Hey.
So this song was written with my buddy Scott Southworth. He's a Nashville guy and wonderful human being. And I said, help me with the middle 8 here at least, and he certainly did. It was written during the pandemic, and I thought this might have been a quick burn song. Well, I thought 2 months, 2 years. But now we shall ascribe different meaning to this song. Whatever crisis that the world is going through right now, let's hope that it'll be over soon. And you pick it. Anybody, it's in anybody's mind. It's called When We Come Out on the Other Side. When we come out on the other side, everything's gonna be much better, yeah. All the worries and the tears we cried, oh, they just can't last forever, no. Soon a healing rain is gonna fall to set our hearts and minds at ease. Sometimes it seems we never stand so tall until we get down on our knees. Darkest night is over in the morning. We'll open up our eyes to a brand new day. Just keep the faith. We'll turn this page together. And when we come out on the other side, take back the love that's been denied us. Maybe then we'll come to realize we left these troubled times behind us, yeah. Soon a healing rain is gonna fall to set our hearts and minds at ease. Sometimes it seems we never stand so tall until we get down on our knees. When we come out on the other side, oh yeah, everything's gonna be alright. Thank you. Little break time. I just want to let y'all know we're going to skedaddle back to Houston after this. We're going to kind of do the Irish goodbye, if you know what that is. It's you'll just say, where the hell did Frank and Joe go?